Here we have a 2020 20-plate Audi SQ5 TDI Quattro in Memphis Black. Now this vehicle does come with 4 superb, unscratched, unmarked 21-inch alloy wheels with the red brake calipers just hiding behind. Now we do have the LED headlights as well as the brushed metal trim all around this vehicle. So you do have the grille surround, the trim at the bottom of the bumper. Let's a quick look at another superb alloy wheel. Now again, you do have the brushed metal trim on the wing mirrors as well as the trim around the windows, the roof bars, and as well you can see the pan roof, which is on tilt at the moment. Now it does open fully, but it's on tilt as it is spitting, just to save any water getting inside the vehicle. Now you do have your privacy glass on the rear as well as the side steps on either side of the vehicle. There's a look at another superb alloy wheel. Now you have the rear boot spoiler as well as the shark fin antenna, front and rear parking sensors, and you also have the SQ5 badging just on the back there as well. Again, you have the brushed metal trim just above the diffuser on the rear. Now this vehicle is free from any major marks, dents or scratches, and really does look superb from every angle. Now you also get a rear power assisted tailgate. And there's a look at another superb alloy wheel. Now if I go to the rear, I'll show you bits of the interior. Now as you can see, we do have full Napa leather throughout with the white diamond stitching, isofix points, pull down leather armrest with 2 nice sized cup holders. You also have your vents in the centre with your 12-volt connectivity. Now on the doors you do have your electric windows, Napa leather and suede trim with your brushed metal trim. You also have your integrated speakers down there as well. Now going to the front, there's a look at the driver's front seat, which is heated, electric, and also has the massage function. Now again, you have your S-line just stitching up there, diamond stitching in white, and you also have your extended thigh support there as well. Now on the doors, you do have your electric windows with your heated electric power folding mirrors, brushed metal trim, and again, your integrated speakers. Now jumping inside the vehicle, just looking down there, you have your auto lights. Jumping in and foot on the brake, you do have your keyless start. Now as you can see, it is free from any warning lights on the dashboard. Now if I scroll across to the right, you can see this vehicle has done just over 12,500 miles. Now I do have the virtual cockpit, so you do have all these different functions just there, where you can have the satellite navigation, your long-term memory, and all the information you may need about this vehicle. What you're listening to, which is currently DAB radio, and you also have your phone connectivity there as well. Now you can change the view of this, so whatever suits your preferences, it's entirely up to you, but I like to have the map just like that. Now I do have the multifunction steering wheel with cruise control and speed limiter just down there on the left hand side. We have paddle shift if we wish to take the car into manual mode. Now you have your volume as well as the nav. You can turn traffic announcements on and off. Now if we go to the sensor, again we do have the satellite navigation there as well. We have Bluetooth phone connectivity, we also have DAB radio, and we also have media connectivity where you can have Bluetooth, you can have aux, you can have Wi-Fi, and you can also have USB. And now if I press home and go down to Audi smartphone interface, as you can see we do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built into this vehicle. Now if I pop the car into reverse, you can see we do have the front and rear parking sensors. Now we do have different drive modes. Now we do have dynamic, individual, off-road, efficiency, comfort, and auto. Now when you do put it into individual, you can change all those different functions to suit your preferences. Now just come back off that. Now coming down here, we do have your dual zone climate control, which works exactly how you would expect it to. Now we do also have 2 heated front seats, which work exactly how you would expect them to. Down here you have your drive mode select, as well as your stop start on and off, traction control on and off, as well as your parking sensors, downhill ascent assist, and you can turn the screen off by pressing that button, so it is just completely black. You have your 12-volt connectivity with USB, a little bit of storage just down there, and you also have your start button. Touchpad just there with your menu in your back, you can use that just there. And you have all the buttons for the radio, media, nav, and telephone. Volume, gear stick, pop it into drive, push up to the left, you can use the manual mode. Electric parking brake with auto hold. We also have the Audi smartphone box, so you can charge your phone just on there as well. And we do also have 2 nice size cup holders in there as well. Soft touch leather armrest, which you can push forward and tilt up to suit your driver preferences. So it's entirely up to you. And there's a look at the passengers. Full Napa leather front seat, again with the white diamond stitching, which is a very, very nice addition to this vehicle. Again with the extended thigh support. Now we do have the brushed metal trim all around this vehicle, with the Quattro badging just on the dashboard there. Now this vehicle is available to take away today with free contactless nationwide next day delivery. It's HBI clear, comes with fresh service, and we do offer competitive low finance. Thank you very much for watching. Video test drive of this Audi SQ5 TDI Quattro. Now the purpose of this video test drive, of course, is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you would expect it to. Now, as you can see, I'm not going to keep it in a straight line. It's going straight and true, not veering off to the left or to the right hand side. Now, on the left hand side, we do have a stop with the cruise control and speed limiter. Now, to activate the cruise control, simply press the button on the end where it says set, and it'll go to the nearest miles an hour. Now, push up very slightly on the stalk, it'll go up by 1. Push up until it'll feel a bit of a click, and then it'll adjust to the nearest 5 miles an hour. Now to cancel, simply just press the brake or push them away from you, and then the cruise control will then cancel. Now the roundabout, you take a left as you would if you're test driving this vehicle today, and then I'm going to take it over the paddle shift. So currently I'm in 5th, drop it down to 4th, into 3rd, back up to 4th, into 5th, and then I'm going to let the car take back over by simply letting go. Now if you want to hurry up and change it back, simply push the gear stick to the left and push back to the right, and it goes back into drive. Now if you want to put the car into S, which is the sports gear changing, which revs through the rev range a lot longer and sharpens up those gear changes. When it's in drive, push down, it goes into S, and it sharpens up the gear changes and goes through the rev range a lot longer. Now to pull it back into drive, simply just do repeat process, and it goes back into drive. Now I do have the virtual cockpit, so you do have the satellite navigation in front of you, which can be interchangeable, so you can have anything on there that you want. From your Bluetooth phone connectivity, so you can have your connection there. You can have whatever you're listening to, so your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or the radio, or you can have your information. Now I do have a very comfortable full Napa leather front seat, which you can quite easily do 2, 3, even 400 miles in and still get out feeling fresh. Now they're also heated and massaged, so very, very comfortable indeed. Now I do have the screen in the centre, like I said, we do have the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, visual display, front and rear parking sensors, and we also have DAB radio, Bluetooth media, and Bluetooth audio connectivity just there as well. We do have the pan roof, which is currently closed, just so you'll be able to hear me. Now coming up to the industrial state, I'm going to take right, where I'm going to perform emergency stop, tap it straight into reverse, just to show that the brakes work exactly how you would expect them to. And you'll see the visual display of the front and rear parking sensors pop up in the screen in the centre. So pulling it just now, then I'll do the emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. Hard anti brakes, straight into reverse, no issues whatsoever, and you can see the visual display just there. Back into drive, again, no issues whatsoever. Now here at RS Car Sales, we are a 5-star dealership with over 300 5-star reviews on Google, Autotrader and Car Gurus. Now if you read through the reviews, our customers really do reiterate the fact of how good we are to buy for and how caring of a company we actually are. Now if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive and walk around video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team where they can answer any unanswered questions and also run through some inquiries with you. Now, if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'll be listening out for any wanted knocks or bangs. And if you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. But that's it for me in this walk around video and video test drive. I hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.